Hello and welcome. It has been a very long time since I actually was on St. Kalle, so yeah, I've literally had a couple of minutes just refamiliarising myself with what we'd done. We had got quite a lot of work half done. Yeah, the episode before, as I often do, was bursting into action. So yeah, we mixed this. We're going to stick this in. Right, we want that on left, I think. Sure we will. Oh, is this? I'm not sure this is the right place. Oh, it is. It definitely is. It says so. Yeah. Let's have a look. How are we doing in here? 33. Wow. This is going to be enough, isn't it? Yeah. I know St. Kalle is a lot of it is small scale, which is nice. Have to worry about things. Probably will use the clamps a bit more as well. Let's have a quick look at the. In fact, no, let's not roll around like that. Let's have a look on our animals. Let's do it the clever way because we've got the two, haven't we? All right, yeah, we need some for around there as well. Oh, have I got enough, or have I made a mistake already? Did I look not quite well enough? Right, so silage. Remind myself. Ooh, have I got any? Am I going to need to buy something to cover that? Or am I going to need to feed them something like hay as a... Yeah, I mean, you can, can't you, if I made a mistake like that. Let me remind myself, have I got any grass? We bought some fertiliser. Silo. Yeah, let's be clever. Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah, we've got some... A little bit though. Again, we are relying on our crops and everything, aren't we? So that's up to full, and that's really on emergency. Right, what have we got in our silo and everything? Seeds, milk, no silage at all. So remind myself, have we got any silage bales? I can't remember whether we'd got loose or what. I think it was all bales, wasn't it? I think we'd got 2 or 3, and I think I've just gone and yeah, used it. Right, let's grab you. I thought I'd got rid of all this type of weight. Yes, I'm looking forward to this, if I'm honest. Yeah. Right, where did I put the... Let's have a look. Where do I put the big bag? Handler. That's what I want to know. Right, let's have a look. Let's look this out. Let's not wander around aimlessly, wasting everyone's time. Yeah, front load of tools. Show on map. Might be the Lord, of course. Ooh, that to me looks like it's at the shop. Well, as I have said before, I'm not going to charge down the shop for all of that. I'm going to get the shop to bring it down for me, and I know they're going to charge me. Yeah. Right, no, that's not how we do it. I'm presuming. Why is it down the shop? Perhaps I bought it, and I didn't have time to fetch it. As I said, there's a lot. Yeah. Don't like doing that on camera, but I'm not going to waste half an hour of the session charging up to the shop. Let's reset that though, because I don't want to make that a habit. That is just really emergency. Right. I'm sure we've got the better way. It's the big one that I like. I'm sure we have, because it would have been probably on the field. I might have actually just seen it at the top. But this will do for now. Yeah, I think all of our bales, if I remember, are in that upstairs place. Oh. Oh. Then that's not a front loader, that is a telly. It is as well. Oh, I've gone and stolen the telehandler from the shop, of course. Do you know? You know, I hate it when you do things like that. I bet you any money it's... I'll have to reset that. So I've reset and upset you all by resetting it on camera, and then it's not the right one anyway. Is that not just typical? Oh. Right, is it round here? All of our tools are there. Have we got any fuel in our tank? We have. Right, okay, I suppose we'll use a Schaefer, but that's ridiculous. It was front loader tools, what we went for. So that means it was adapted. Right, okay. Well, we have got the... We've got a repair place here. Right. Oh, that's definitely got to be in telehandler mode, definitely. Whether it was bought as a front loader or not. Ah. Haven't we got a... We have. Right. Now then, let's just check. Otherwise it doesn't really matter if we've got one or not, because it's not going to help us. Right, we've got the straw. Which we are going to need one of those as well. It looks to me like we had used the last of our silage, and of course when I did that I would have realised I'd got to share that, but now I haven't, so... Right, so then... We have, yeah, actually, I suppose it's really tiny, isn't it? They that 4,000, although like on normal Let's Plays that would be terrible. Now then, can we lift that up? I think we can. And we can just about tilt that in to let it go, I'm sure. Right. Hay, I think... Yeah, I think they're the hay ones, aren't they? Let's go and have a look, because we can see. I remember this weight is just about there. Ah, I can do that though. May have to buy another one of these as well. Okay. Oh, so the big red handler cannot lift itself. Wow. Well, I didn't know that. Okay. I know we've got some more of these in the field as well, I do remember that. Now then, you are hay, aren't you? Hay, it is indeed. Now then, can you lift this weight? Are you strong enough for that? Yeah, I've got to check. I'm not sure that we own a vineyard or something. I seem to remember vaguely all those months ago that we did this, that we did have a plot of land. We bought something. Yeah, we own Field 5 and 13. They're both precision farming. We did scan. pH, we need to lime everything. Right, and we also, don't we own like a vineyard as well? Or no, I don't, oh we do, it is 5, yeah. What is that looking like? We haven't scanned it, that was right. We didn't scan it, I remember. Did I think I'd sent the thing back as well. I think that's what I'd said. Oh no, I've sent it back, we're going to need to rehire. to go and do that. Can we buy the field data? I don't think we could. Because it should be cheap. Yeah, you know, I am going to for once. Oh. Yeah, again, pH. Right, fantastic. So that's one thing we do really need to do, which is to get all of that sorted. Stick that in. Yeah, we need to be getting some loose grass, don't we? I bet all of our grass is not ready. Let's have a look. Let's go and see everything. So I think the cows can manage. I truly do. Yeah, there's none in that. Yeah, we just cut this. We've got all of those bales now. I think these are all hay because of that mistake. Even though we did do the field, it should have been just grass. It's hay. Now then, I'm not sure about this one though. Oh no, they look very hayish to me. And it says hay, so... Yes, because of course this was for the contract, which is why we did it that way. Yeah, they're all hay, aren't they? So we've got an overabundance of hay, and we haven't got any... Yeah, we need to get this shifted. Mind you, we don't, do we? It's funny, but it's not this... Let's grab these off, because this isn't even our field. Let's clear off and get out this... Well, I've had plenty of practice now with offset mowers, so yeah, I think I can figure this out. In fact, I think we almost did last time. Right, what else? Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff there we need to be shifting. Now, this is our field. Hang on a minute. This is ours as well, right? So it's all fertilising. Yeah, we're going to have to get on with that. What have we got for fertilising? That is the question. Yeah, what have we got? We have a proper fertiliser spreader. Right, but what about liming? Because it doesn't do liming, does it? No, it doesn't. Right, okay, well we can get the fertilising done and the liming not so much. Now then, is that true? Some of the manure spreaders double up, don't they, as limers as well, like that one. Now I'm going to have to be careful, a 15 metre spread. Right, okay, well, we can do it then. Yeah, no points in worrying. Will we have to pop up to the shop though? Yeah, that I may have to run up there actually after all that, so let's just undo the damage I did and actually reset that to the shop now that we know that it is the shop's big bag handler. Let's see if I can focus on it. I can't get to it, can I? Of course I can't. It is a beautiful farm, I have got to be honest. Totally. It's right next to the fence, so truthfully you should be able to see it. I hate it when they're too close and it does that. Right, now then, I think we can get this away, can't we, if I remember rightly. There's that like secret annex on that. Yeah, I can see it from here. Yes, there's been a couple of updates on St. Kalle as well. One not long back. I just can't remember what it was. Can this have narrows on. Ooh, that is a point. If we're not on first growth stage, and I don't think it... Oh no, it's March. Oh, of course it is, yes. This is probably the very first Let's Play I did this start in spring. Did I stick the lime in the silo? I would doubt that. We have got one silo spades there. No, it's a standard silo, isn't it? Now this has got all the little calmers, hasn't it? So have I stuck the lime? And I don't think I have ever used those proper yet, apart from literally on Riverside when I first started to use these, but I may have done. I just don't think I have. No. Is that a feed bin? Right, last one. Apologies for this. I perhaps should have. I thought it was good enough what I did refamiliarising myself, but perhaps not. I would have thought if there was anything, it would have been this one. No, I've not used them, have I? Now, can you get it delivered by the shop? It's not something I do very often, but if we've okay. No, that's a seeds one. Oh, this is mineral feed, right, okay. Solid fertilizer, 2 tons in that, right, okay. Seeds, 2 tons, right, so no lime. Okay, in that case, then we do need to go and get some lime, so we do need to take the shops somehow. How can we shift that? We can push it, I suppose. Right, let's go down the shop, and if not, we're going to buy a front loader one of those. And I think it's because I was trying to play realistically, but as I found out frequently, it never works properly anyway, so I'm going to go for another big pack handle. We'll take this, and no, we don't need to load. Right, do we? No, we've got the lime, or we can make do with what we've got, that is true. So yeah, I'm not going to drag you with me this time. I'm going to meet you up at the shop. See you shortly. Right, I'm down here. Right, well, let's buy some lime. Let's do it properly. Oh, I've got... Yeah, I should... Oh, I might not have, actually. That is true. No, I haven't, because otherwise these chevrons would show, and I did remember where they were, because it's got... Yeah, it's near that window. Yeah, it was the right front loader, and I thought we put a telehandler for down here, but if we did, it's disappeared. So yeah, and it was the shops one. It was, I think this was one of the first Let's Plays when I actually did do that, or am I just leased one perhaps? Right, so we want to go big bags, which is that. And we're going to go for, yeah, I've used these such a lot now, truthfully. It's become the norm, and it is actually more, this set here, the solid fertiliser, the seeds, but we're not going to buy any of those now. It's the lime, yes, from this absolutely fantastic pack, the multi-crop greenhouses pack. Stupendous. Now, we're going to need quite a lot. There's a lot to lime. So, I'm tempted. No, yeah, I think we can only carry 4. Even though it really lets you sort of like sneakily do more. I think that's all we could literally sort of take. So, well, I don't really think we could take them at all, but what I mean is the game may well let us take all of those. Well, we should see. Actually, I know it lets you carry them as if they're normal lime, but they're really not. So yeah, this is a little bit. But that, yeah, I suppose you couldn't lift any if it was real. Yeah, I suppose even lifting an 8-ton would be. Can we do more? I thought we could. No, we can't. Okay, then in that case, we're going to use. Oh, I thought you could. I thought I'd done 4. Right. Oh, I think it's probably detached one, or try it. It doesn't like it. Right, let's get these back quickly because it's not liking that. Right. Again, I'm not going to drag you with me. I shall meet with yourselves at the on this, but we're going to have a go. I think the fent we can, but this not so much. But I will check. Just at the back of my mind, I'm sure I remember that this is a. I don't know. There are some of the masses can, some can't. Let's have a look. You can, and we will. Fantastic. Right, so then, yeah, I'm not sure about the manure spreader. I'm not sure whether we're going to get away with this or not. Yeah, we shall see. I really don't want to be liming if it's going to be destroying things. Right, let's get this, and we want it on auto, which it is. Fantastic. Now that breaks a theory of mine. I was talking about this, that every time you let go of something that does this, but then it's saying nitrogen, so well, yeah, it will do, I suppose. But yeah, the auto thing on the I wonder if that is one of the features of one of the Lima stroke ones. Yeah, whether the two functions are a little bit. No, is that everything? I think, is that full? Because it's a small capacity, isn't it? Right, we're going to follow this, I think, and yeah. Brilliant. Let's get up to our first field. Am I worried about the grass? Not at the minute. I'm more worried about the fields of things that we've planted. That really is seeded even. I always get confused over what you say about that. These are only bushes. Alright, so field 13 that we do need to do. Bring you in when I've made the courses, I think. This is going to take a while. And we're going to time-lapse this. Well, I think we need to go and fetch some more lime. I don't think this is going to be enough to do everything, but we shall see. 800, because yeah, first application always takes an awful lot. It really does. Yeah, right. I'm going to bring you back in. I'm going to create these courses, and then I'm going to bring you back in. So I'm going to see you shortly. I think I'm going to do this myself anyway, if I'm honest. Yeah, 12 metre spread, so it's going to take a while. So I think I will. What I'm going to do is we're going to whiz, even if we have to keep going up to the shop and grabbing the lime and doing all this, we're going to do all of the fields and now fertilising. That is true. We haven't got any. We have got nitrogen and we have got the spreader. Yeah, we have. That is true. We'll get that done quickly as well because that is. Oh, okay. Oh, the plate, of course. My bad. Right, let's get stuck in. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that done. Yeah, that was really strange. I've got to be honest. I almost came out of the time lapse a little early because on the very first field, I made sure I was on auto. It did a little tiny splurge of auto, and then obviously because I'd set it to auto, I wasn't really watching properly. And then as I was halfway around the field, I thought, hang on a minute, auto's gone off. So I've had this theory for quite a while that it's been me dropping off and dropping on, when really I was right all along, and that it is totally just stuffed up, and that it does random things, as I've sort of thought for a while. So yeah, absolutely, I've got really proof of it now. It really is totally not working properly. It really is. Now these did weird things earlier. Literally did that plastic where they were doing some very strange things. Yeah, I did do the vineyard, but it didn't do properly, and I don't like doing that, to be honest. I thought I was very tempted. I thought, well, I've got the limer. I realised why you do use the special limers, because I touched the vines at least twice, because you're that wide that you're so close to touching the vines. I thought that's why people have special limers, the really thin ones for doing in between the rows. So yeah, we shall at some point invest in that. Also, we shall check the sales. I didn't. Well, I know I did look, don't get me wrong, I looked an awful long time ago, but what I mean is I haven't looked recently. I did sort of flick through it in editing so fast that I couldn't see what was on there. Yeah, I remember we said I'm not even selling the silo and things like that. I'm trying to sort of stay so that we've got what we've got, so that I don't like sell something and then get something a cheaper silo and things like that, so we spend the money straight away on something like that, even though I'm tempted, because I would prefer a different thing, and but then it'll give me an advantage, and that's why I said I wanted to play this as is. The only sort of advantage I'll give myself is not an advantage that if we get something in the sales, I will allow a swap out of a piece of equipment because it's in the sales, as you may really do in real life. So we should have a quick look before we get cracking. It's been a really good first session. I did have I think I'm getting a bit confused. Quite a few Let's Plays I have had telehandlers, but I think I leased one. There was some sort of skullduggery, something that went on behind the scenes that made me, that limer was fantastic. Sorry, the fertilizer spreader, that Amazon, whoa, wow, that is amazing. I'm really well pleased with that. I think I have had it a long while back, but it's a long while since I've... Also, I love this overhang here, because it's almost like having another shed. You can stick stuff under it, and I realise I've gone and made the cardinal sin in so much as I have got the lime in there. Now then, one last thing. Let's stick this in. We have got the silage, haven't we? I was right. Yeah, let's stick this away, the Amazon. Do we... Yeah, I'm trying to play realistically. I know everyone always says you're not supposed to leave the fertilizer in that, because in real life it would absolutely rip it to pieces. The fertilizer's got very damaging to metal and all the rest of it, so let's be realistic and let's leave that out. Absolutely. Why have we got... Did we... I seem to recall, did we not buy an extra wagon? Didn't we get something like another one that was the same, or... Because we've still got the trailers on the fields that were like the bale ones, so I can't remember. Something's happened for us to have that many trailers, definitely. Right, anyway, we have got that last silage bale that we did find, so let's have a look and let's switch this on, because I'm not sure if it's gonna turn, or whether it's gonna be more like forage, like the very first time when I did this, when I'd not. So we need silage. Will we do that? We've got mineral feed as well, which I really didn't realise that we'd actually got. Don't very often use the that particular mix, but we have got it, so why not? Let's grab the silage first. Whoa, still not used to this. Now I'm sure this has had a wait since, where let's see if Yeah, let's move you out of the way and stick you like, yeah, it's sort of over here. Brilliant. Do love the fact that this actually can properly grab. Really, really does give it another very special sort of ability. Right, now then, last silage bale. Yeah, I realised we're sort of stuck on the very month that we did start, aren't we? March. Either that or we did start in the back end. I can't remember if we did have the start from spring mod back then. Yeah, I'm really not sure. No, I've left that door open and I don't want that open. Yes, no, we should be able to get this in. We put the 4.5 ton hay bale earlier, so let me just shut that door. Although I've got to be honest, I'm a bit of a, I like leaving our sheds, but I know nowadays you really probably wouldn't, especially not on the roadside where people could see. Even though I don't really like to bring that element of farming in, it really is in modern farming a real problem. Theft, yeah, even to the point of ruining good, perfectly good, honest farmers. Phone. You know, most of the time I'm actually remembering this. It's typical. One time I forget again. Of course it goes. Yeah. Right. Ooh, it really is tight. Please tell me that's... Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to go. No, that's forage, isn't it? Yeah, we'd need a little bit more, another silage bale, wouldn't we? I truthfully think, and to be honest though, it is as I said actually, thinking about this, you could still feed them forage. It isn't perfect, but yeah, push comes to shove, we're backs against the wall because of that mistake that we really didn't make. Now then, it is here somewhere, isn't it? I remember. I'm sure you have to go through here. Yeah, we'll feed them forage. I know it's we just have not got any other option, truthfully. Also straw. Yeah, we need to do that as well. Yeah, we've not really got enough even to do proper straw, have we? Well, we fed them. It's not perfect, but then again, sometimes things like that happen in real life. So, yeah, it was my blunder though, but that was only caused by the length of time in between the sessions. I would never have forgotten that had I done this immediately after last time, because all those little tiny details are fresh in your head. Right, so then, let's have a quick look at the sales. Remind myself. Ah, yes. Yes, I do remember 8.5 metre. I don't remember that actually, the Dominator, because that isn't that new. I don't know that that would have popped. Maybe that these have swapped as they came in, really. But yes, fantastic. I think we've got, to be honest, most of the things like that are fantastic. It will be nice. Let's go through to the morning. Yeah, it has been quite a long session, but I would love to see the growth. We have done everything that we need to do, I think. Yeah, the grape thing isn't perfect, but it's not bad. I did actually do... Oh, wow, it's bad soil, though, isn't it? Look at that. Silty clay, almost all of it. Wow. Yeah, pH, actually, it's not bad. The strip where we looked at it said it was bad, and that is true. That little yellow strip on the thing. I say we will be buying another one going forwards, but for now, then I'm happy with everything we've done. So that's pH, and that is the lime in. So I don't know what went... Because they're both... Field 13, I mean, I know it's soil types, but yeah, still not. I mean, the grass, we've done the grass as well, so I'm quite chuffed with what we've done. I think it's time to speed up now, if I remember rightly. Is it here? Or I don't think it's here. No, I'm sure it's around the side. I know it's a long while since I've been here, but oh, let's check the animals as well. Did we? I don't think we had to water them, did we? No. No, they've got no straw. Yeah, both. really would have liked to have done that with both, because it's just going to fall onto slurry and we're missing out the chance for manure. Although I know we can't manure spread at the minute, and we don't really need to worry about it going forwards. I would like to use such a fantastic thing. Yeah, we've got the hay. Oh, it's classed as hay, isn't it? Really, and a bit of grass. Yeah, that's going to last a while with those, funnily enough. So, yeah, milk a little tiny bit. Yeah, let's go till the morning. I'm worried about the chickens as well. Strangely enough, it's a bit of a weird thing to say. I know. Is it not? Is it not? I thought it was through here. I'm sure this has got a sleep point. Right, let's switch it on for a minute. It is a while. Yeah, I knew that was the... I did remember that. And... yeah, all of those. Please tell me this is a sleep trigger. Surely it's a sleep trigger. I mean, not that I'm particularly bothered. Do you have to go inside? No, that you don't. Wow. I could have sworn this was a sleep trigger. Well, okay then. Well, we shall sleep anywhere. I'm really not worried. Right, 8 o'clock. Yes, definitely 8 o'clock in the morning. I did look for contracts, as you'll have seen, and there was only the liming contract. And being as we've got a 12-metre spread limer, I thought, if this was the big 42-metre, I might be tempted to do that. But being as it was the little 12, I thought, not so much. Right, 6:55 probe to maintenance. That's not too bad. Right, let's take that interactive zone markers off now that we're good with that. And let's have a look what the sales have brought today. Oh, a Beauty Massey Ferguson and a T9, which is a little bit beyond what this would need to have, really. In fact, even the Massey is, yeah, it's quite a decent one, though. I do like that. I did say that, didn't I? Is there anything that we can do with our existing things? I am... Yeah, and they're not worth much, are they? That's right. I can't remember if we've already done a swap with one of those. No. That... yeah, I'm happy, you know. I really am. I know we haven't got enough money to buy another tractor, but I think we've got enough, really, for this Let's Play. Would have been nice to have a slightly more powerful one, but I think we've got what we've got will manage, really. Let's have a look at the animals. Let's see how we're doing this morning. Because I don't think that it's going to go down quickly. No, it isn't. That's TMR 18. Health 100%, reproduction 10%. Still no straw. And I'm tempted to see if there are any contracts. Because, yeah, it's... same with that. Yeah, it's still food. And these are, yeah, true. It's true. There's plenty of food for those as well. 46 eggs, not bad enough to cook some some breakfast and dinner to survive. So yeah, we're doing all right with everything. Let's have a look. Contracts. Let's have a quick look at contracts. Is that it? Still only a liming contract? Really? It's just ridiculous. Right. Okay then. There's very little we can actually do. Why has got one flashing? Have I taken a contract? I didn't say accept. Oh. Okay, let's do it. I really didn't. That was like a total mistake. But you know something? We have got the lime, so why not? Yeah. Right, where did we stick the limer? It's over there, isn't it? I think we've already got it on the other one, and we don't really need narrows because nothing's really totally growing at the minute. So, although, you know, something does make more sense to use that one. Let's do this quickly. Am I going to time lapse it for one field? It's not. Yeah, I like the fact that we are on such a. Yeah, I was literally going to do another, and I thought, you know, well, it is the beginning of the week. Let's just get cracking. Like I said, I love the detail on this map. It really is absolutely beautiful. Truthfully, is. It's a pleasure. I loved working around, down by the lake. It was gorgeous. Right. Yeah. Will we? No. Oh, we are on auto. Not that I think that makes any difference. I think it's on standard settings, isn't it, for this? Right, okay then, let's get cracking. Oh. Yes, I don't think I've ever had such a 12 metre spread. I mean, it's a 15 metre, and when I saw it said 12 metre for Courseplay, I thought, what? But I do remember somebody saying that actually in real life, lime is not, yeah, a 42 metre lime spread really probably isn't something that's totally realistic, whereas maybe a manure one is. I don't know. It does seem to be, though, that a lot of them favour that, and yet obviously we have got the limers that do truthfully do an awful massive spread, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I've not done enough. It is weird, or agricultural equipment. I've done quite a lot of research over the last few months to try to sort of be a better content creator. You to see really what is real and what is made up, and yeah, I was doing a bit of research about ploughs, but then I could only find up to a 10.5 metre plough, and in the game there are ploughs that are bigger than that, so I presume, you know, there's the John Deere, and I'm sure that's probably based on a proper real model. So actually it's good that we are doing this. I don't want to feel this again with lime, because yeah, I remember this is what got me before. When you use these as limers, you really only need to put the amount of lime that you've got, especially with precision farming, because it doesn't let you even waste it. Whereas on, was it the old stream farm where I used to have, yeah, the Samson, and I had to be so careful. I'd try and put like 7 tons in, because it would use 7 tons on that particular let's play for the field. So yeah, whereas I've gone and made that mistake straight away, because of course you can't eject the lime out of these. It's not like a normal, yeah, one way you can eject 2 tons or that out. So although, as I say, I am intending to get one of the little back ones, like I'm trying to think, the only one that will do a lime and fertilizer is the, which one is it, what's it called? Let's see if I can remember the name. Yeah, there were I loaded 3 and I was quite hopeful, but the others only did fertilizer, and I thought, well, that's not really, yeah, it was really for the liming that I wanted, the ones that are realistic for a vineyard, that only have that between 6 and 10 metre spread. We have loaded one in, I can't remember, it's not the metal tech, there is one that's something like that, and that was the one that I wanted to. It's got a slightly bigger spread, but no, it doesn't actually work for liming, it only works for fertilising. So now then, get yourself in. I'm a bit far out of that. Yeah, we'll have a look briefly. Well, that's if I remember. I'm terrified for forgetting tiny little details like when I've said something. Goldfish bowl. It's quite amazing. When I was a young man, really, my memory was terrific. I'd never forget anybody's name. I'm still not bad with names, I've got to be honest. Some things stick. Although I rely more on tricks than anything. Even the people I work with, it doesn't stick after one time, but I sort of try and remind myself like 7 or 8 times, and then at that point it usually sticks. Yeah, when I was younger, you'd only have to tell me your name once and I would never forget it. Whereas now, as you get older, boy oh boy, yeah, I have to employ every single trick that I know. And you do tend to forget things, words especially when you're tired. And IT is one of those jobs where you're thinking all the time. And when I was first an IT tech, when I'd moved from being a caretaker, I was in the past for a school, and then they gave me an opportunity to have a 6-month trial for being an IT tech, because I've always been interested in technology, and I passed that thing, but it was the changeover, and I remember being exhausted in that mentally. It's amazing how physically I was used to be tired when the caretaker, but like mentally, sort of like emotionally and mentally, for months afterwards, that adjustment was massive. Yeah, and you don't. It really is quite a tiring in your head sort of thing, thinking through everything that you do every day. No, I'm not sure it's just going to switch on for this little strip. It might. Oh no, it will. Fantastic. And did we complete? I'm not sure. Didn't see. No, we didn't. It's 99%. Wow. Please tell me this is not going to bug. I was going to say, you don't get much closer than that. Right. Wow. Right, let's grab that other tractor as well while we're doing this. It's not like we're going to damage the field at the minute, so let's grab that and get it off there. I do love this little... I've not used the Fendt much. I have used the... Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I was going to say the Sammy, but it isn't the Sammy at all. But I have actually loaded the Sammy. That was... Yeah, the Argon used to be one of my favourite starting... That's going to bring in quite a bit of cash. Starting tractor, little tractor, often on quite a few Let's Plays, although it had a very strange front 3-bun link. Always a little bit strange. It would carry a weight, but it would never drop things down low enough to be able to use things as a mower or things like that. Or maybe a mower was one of the few things that did work, but there was an awful lot that didn't. Alright, let's grab that contract whilst we are here. Let's collect. Fantastic. Yeah, not many contracts. Still, that's took us up a little bit. Shall we buy some straw? Yeah, we can buy bales, can't we? Or do we ask the shop to deliver the bales? Or do we go and collect? I think we'll go and collect them. I really don't want to be wasting. Let's stick that under there. As I said, it really is almost like an extra shed. Let's take your follow. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. Yes, I should be using this as much as possible because it is. I do love it. It's a right little. The Landini. That's it. The Rex. Yeah, I've had that on quite a few Let's Plays. It really is a fantastic. This is a strange shape. Yeah, it really is. It's not. It's weird. I can't get used to it, but yeah, it's still. I'm not going to complain. It's fantastic that we've actually got a dedicated tractor that's actually well suited to that kind of job. It's nice to have some of this smaller equipment. I would never choose to have that. Never have anything that small. In all honesty. Let's have a look. Milk and everything. How are we doing? Milk, 906 litres. Oh, that seems so funny. 2,395 slurry. Still plenty of food. Well, there's not much we can do, to be honest, other than wait. Yeah, there's no contracts or anything like that. So things that the grass is still not. Yeah, it's first growth stage. We've done everything on it. So I think it's time to watch the grass grow again. If you will forgive the pun. And 8 o'clock seems a good thing. We're harvest. I love the harvester we've got. I really do like that one. I had 2 of those on Hobo's Hollow. Never replace them in the entire Let's Play because they are decent harvesters. Yeah, I do not mind them at all as a starter harvester. Fantastic. That is good. Yeah, we have. I know we've got all that hay as well. We're not going to run out of hay for an awful long time. It being as I can't believe. Yeah, I really don't know what went wrong with this. And again, this is the field that went wrong again with the pH. Just stuck it on auto. It did a little tiny splash just here, and then swapped it. So I really don't know what that is about. But yeah, 1 more month and we'll get this cut. And this time it's all going to go into the bunker. Yeah, definitely we're going to do that. Right, let's have a look at our animals. Yeah, we will. That's true. We're going to have loads of straw, aren't we? June, July. So do you know something? I'm not going to worry about it. If we have to have a couple of months without. I know we've got one bale, but let's have a look. These should be getting on very dark now. Yeah, I think one more stage. Animals, how are they doing? Let's have another look. It's the chickens I'm a little bit worried about. No, we're still alright. They're not going down very much at all because there's so few in there. So TMR still fine. Health is 100% reproduction. Yeah, puberty. Oh, so they were really young ones. Ah, okay. No litres of milk because, of course, they're pubescent. Yeah, plenty of food in there. That's hardly going down for them. But the health is all fine. So we're going to wait till June. I think it'd be nice if we can to go to the harvest, and the next session we'll do the harvest. It all depends on what goes on. Yes, I'm not going to say no to some contracts if any contracts come up, because we are rather in need of injections of cash, definitely. Yeah, it seems funny we've not got any productions either at all. Very strange. Fertilizer spreaders, 36 metre. What is that? What is that for? Attacher? Oh, it's for the big one. Well, that's reasonable. I think you'll find that the actual equipment it goes on is hundreds of thousands. It's one of those dedicated ones, isn't it? In this section, I think I've always looked and then gone gulp, because it's a little bit out of our price range. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Let's have a look. It's not in crop protection, is it? Sure it's not. Oh, it is. Yeah, they're a tad out of our price range. I mean, that's very reasonable, but yeah, now I wouldn't mind having a go at that. I had that on one other Let's Play. Is it something that I had, or where did I buy that? I have bought it. I know I have. I just can't remember. Oh, sunflowers. They're growing very nicely now. Let's go and have a look at our field, because I believe that's true. I'm not going to speed through because we need to cut our grass, don't we, in June? I'm sure it was second growth stage. Yeah, it's got that lovely golden grass. So next session we will be cutting this and grabbing this on. So we're going to leave it here. Yeah, they're going to keep this a short session. Well, actually, I don't think it is going to be short. Yeah, because there's quite a bit of work we've achieved. But next session we're going to cut this, and it's all going to be... Yeah, I did see the sheep as well. Down near the field where we were doing, yeah, near field 5. It's that one there, 22, and it is, yeah, it's not bad. Now again, if we cut plenty of grass, we could actually, because I do love sheep, they're a cracking little business, so we will have a wander down there at some point, and I think we'll buy those. And yeah, definitely. Not sure what we're going to do with the oats, whether we're going to sell. Yeah, on small scale, productions are still a way to go, even if you're only going to have one production. I've got to scale it to the size of the farm. I think for something like this, I'd probably go for the Lortz all-in-one, because it really is an all-in-one, especially for a little farm. I'm not sure where we could put it, though. Let's have a quick look. Let's do an aerial view. Let's end on a bit of a high, but I don't think there's much room around the farmyard unless we steal part of a field. I really don't fancy that. Now, that is a point, those trees there, is that our land? Yeah, there's none of the farmyard. I'm not sure if that edge of the field is ours or not, but again, there's some trees there that could be cut down, and we could make use of the... Let's have a quick look. Let's go down and let's have a look at the actual what is ours. I think it is, isn't it? Right up to the edge of that field. Let's have a look. I think it really is. If there's anything, probably would be that this set of trees we could actually do something with. I'm sure this is all ours. I know we can come out that back gate. Yeah, it is. So there's an awful lot of space here where we could chop some of these trees down and make a very good use of our yard. Let's just make sure. I'm sure it is. It is very much so. Yeah, so we have. We could do some... have I got a... I have. Wow, fantastic. So we could chop some trees. And yeah, I am tempted here, I think. Ooh, yeah. Can we clear with this? Ooh, it's a bit lumpy as well. They're not terrible. May just about get it there. Well, let's have a look at this section. This seems a little bit more level, if I'm honest. We could see if we can join this, yeah, in as well. I think we shall see. Yeah, we shall see. I think we'll have a bit of a change around. No, because that's the back way in, although I doubt I'm ever going to use it. I don't really want to block it off. So there is also this section over here, which I think also is ours. Let's have a look. Maybe not. Yeah, and it's lumpy as well. Yeah, I think some of it is, but not all of it. So, do we... I seem to recall these were part of the furniture, and it's a double, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. I do like to... Oh, you can sell it. Can we sell just one? Yeah, and this isn't really for making money. It's for space, is what I'm thinking. I think if we chop these... This is fairly level, not perfect. And there's also that wood in the way. I'm thinking... Does it make more sense to... Trouble is, yeah, where could we put those if we did shift them? I'm going to think about this. Yes, I don't want to be doing... I like the fact we can sell them if we've got an option. But yeah, if we sold this one and actually chopped a bit of these down, we could actually stick the lorts down there, I would say. I could go for a closed bunker and sell them both. Again, not really for the money. Because there are some reasonable silos, but we could also then... Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to put down whatever. Yes, this is not about making money. So then we want to replace that. So, silo... yeah, silos... Yeah, there's some very, very reasonable ones. I'm thinking of the Bavarian pack. Yeah. Again, we're not really making money from it. Ooh, wow, that is quite large. I'm thinking enclosed. Could we stick that? This doesn't turn very well. Ooh, that turns well enough, though. Yeah, I'm thinking of where our fields are. Yeah, they really don't turn very well. Let's turn that the complete other way. No, I don't really want to... It's beautiful. I don't really want to disturb its beauty, if I'm honest. But here's not a bad... that twiddled itself. You can't, yeah, you really can't twist. Let's see if there's another rotate button. Place, zoom, snap build, alt and S. Oh, alt 5. That's not really doing a lot. No, it isn't. You know something? I think I'm better to rotate. Right, now that's to me, see, but yeah, it's true. If I do it like that, I think we're going to need to chop the tree down. Let's just chop that top tree down. Let's do this one job. Yeah, I don't want to leave it half done and half not. So we need to chop it to the left, I think, so it falls that away. It's not doing the lumberjack chop. Maybe it's because it's a bit low. I have a terror for doing that. Oh, seriously? No, you're not going to let me do... I hate it when it does this, because you can still cut it, but it won't let me... Why are you still classing it as actual wards? Ridiculous. The amount of times this goes wrong. I'm not really going to blame the lumberjack. Sometimes it's just wood, I think, in general. Oh, please don't tell me you're not going to fit that now. I hate doing these like this. They're terrors for not delimbing very well. See, that's straight down the middle of that, and off the branches it misses with this, yeah, with this spruce. I hate doing spruce like this. Never works with this method. Or properly, should I say. Oh, actually it does. It's really weird. It doesn't look like it is, and it actually does. Alright, let's see. Can we place that from over here? I would at least like to do that. Yeah, I don't want to be... ooh, I think that's going to come in the way, but I might be able to place it a little bit like that. Like that, I'm thinking. We're not going to be able to put the lorts there, though, then, are we? Can we get in at that? That's the point, it is. Can we get in at that? Yeah, that's because of those wood. I don't think it doesn't let us do these at a weird angle. That is tight. But it is what it is. We may have to chop those thin ones down and maybe remove... Oh, I don't know. I think there's more there than you think. Yeah, I think we'll be able to manage that. Fantastic. The lorts, I'm thinking in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I would like to finish placing this if we're going to do this and have a bit of a rejig. Yeah. Do we need to put this down now? Yeah, I think so, because it's important, I would say. We need to do it both ways, I would say, as well. I'm in the way. Of course I'm in the way. Of course I am. I usually am. Right, let's try that again with me out of the way. It's still going to be tight, I realise that. We do need... Ooh. Ah. Oh, no, it's the road. It always paths. Can we do this? Ah. It's not bad. Fantastic. That'll do nicely. Yep. That is... as I said, I don't think we're going to have much more than the lorts. Always tickles me that, yeah, whatever that is to represent. We'll probably do a bit of, yeah, sculpting or something there. Pathway's not our word. Yeah, we've still got a good thoroughfare. If anything, we may need to take this one tree, but the other one's not going to be in the way at all. But I think we can manage that. We shall see, definitely. So we've still got a bunker silo, but we've also got this one production, and it doesn't look odd. I think that's quite decent. So let's have one last look at our animals to make sure everything's good. And they are definitely ready for tomorrow. And we've got our grass to cut next session. Let's just make sure they both should still be good. Puberty 16%. Now, did I already look at these today? Yeah, it's confusing. No, I don't think we did. 24. No, we didn't. 77 point. Yeah, nearly 8 tons of slurry. 3.6 tons of milk. We shall be using that, but of course, obviously, the scale of the farm isn't massive, is it now? That is true. How many out of this can we have? Out of 45. Yeah, so not bad. We should double. Are we going to buy some more animals? Probably. Yeah, I would say so. I'd like to do it so that they double, but I will do it when they've had babies, so that it's going to be even at the same time. And these are youngsters themselves, aren't they? Did we buy the 3 in here? Yeah, I think we'll leave it actually. Yeah, it's true. I want to get the food produced before we up everything. But that's why we're going to leave it. I am quite chuffed with that as our first session back on St. Kalle. Yeah, as I said, I'm not expecting anything from this. I'm not. Yeah, it's not like I'm not promising it's going to be full blown, but I always said I was going to come on St. Kalle, and I am going to do that. So we are going to make our time count here on St. Kalle. Right, just remind myself. I know honestly, I just couldn't remember. Yeah, I can now. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Now, I think that is an add-on. I don't think it is. Yeah, the aggro... There is a proper fertiliser spreader, isn't there, that's that? I think it's the one that does liming that's quite small as well. The liming side of it, that is. Yeah, I think it... Yeah, these are the ones I'm on about. These only do... Oh, now that does do lime and fertiliser. Now that's strange. I showed these on... but it was not a... Yeah, I think I'd love to use the Mega Metal. I used these on Agres, and it did not show the lime, but it did show the... yeah, this is the one I'm on about. Taurus truck. Yeah, the liming is much smaller. It might show that, but it isn't that. Still quite... Yeah, this is the one. The Strumrick is the one that I'm used to. That's, of those 3, that was the only little one that actually showed. So I'd like to use the Mega. Yeah, the Mega Metal. I think it was slightly bigger in size. We'll definitely go for this one. And please tell me I've reset this. We shall grab this. Design standard. Yes, so that can do more fertilising and a little bit, but it's really for the liming. We have done it this year, but that's bought ready for next year. So next session we are going to grab our get the field, cut the grass, stick that in the bunker silo, and we've got, as I said, we've got enough, all of those bales. We shall get them off the field as well. If we're going to bale, we'll grab these ones. Yeah, this is what I was on about. We've got these 2 as well that can obviously be taken to full size. I can't remember what happened, why we've got so many. But we have done, I can't remember whether... There was something about us grabbing another one. I'm sure one of these was new and one was old. Let's have a look. You can look. Let's have a look in our... thing at the trailers. No, they're all as old as the farm is. That is it. So yeah, that's all fantastic. It really is. Right, yeah, anyway, that's all we're going to leave it. We're going to drag these off next time, get all the mowing done, so we shall start next time on these fields. I'm looking forward to this, because this is where we actually started the Let's Play, on this very field. So, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey, however long it is. As always, I'd always love to hear from yourselves about direction, or what you'd like to see, if it's anything special to be brought in. Yeah, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.